Now, the next thing is reviews. And this is really one of the big reasons why you want to get a Google Business profile. The first reason is that it gets you into maps. The second reason is people can leave reviews. And before you say, oh my God, I don't want people to do that because, oh, they could leave it could be my competitors leaving a bad review. It could be all of this other stuff. If it's against terms of service, Google will take them down, which is nice. You have to report it, but it is something that they will do. If it's just a negative review or even a 4-star instead of a 5, whatever, you want to respond to every review. And you want to, if there's something that was brought up in the review, then you definitely want to address whatever that is, because people read the responses as much as they do the reviews. So if you have no response, then you're not paying attention. You don't care what people say. These are the things that would be going through a potential new customer's mind. So you want to make sure that you respond to reviews. You show that you care about your customers, that you want everybody to succeed, all of this. And the only way to do that is to respond. And whenever somebody leaves a review, you will get a notice in your email that tells you that, with a big blue button that says respond to this review. Every single one, even if it's a 5-star review, thank them for leaving the review. And you might even want to mention what it was that you did for that person so that it gets in some of your keywords so that your profile starts working better. The other thing is, when you first start a profile, Google's going to be sending you email reminders to ask for reviews because, quite frankly, until you have 10, they don't really consider you a legitimate business. So you definitely, 10 is like the minimum threshold. You want to get to 10 as soon as possible. And to that end, how do you ask for reviews? Let me show you where you go to get the link to email people, and I email them directly. I also have this same link set up in my CRM as a campaign so that I can, when I finish a project, I can just enter somebody into that campaign and emails will go out requesting reviews. You just click this read review button, and then here, obviously you could read all the reviews, you can reply to reviews, and you want to click this one that says get more reviews. And here's the link. You just simply copy it. And every time you come in here, I believe you get a different link. Why? Again, I don't know. But you copy this link and send it directly in an email, text it to somebody, however you want to do it. When they click that link, they will need to be logged into their Google account, and then it'll go right to your profile. It'll pop up a box and it'll say how many stars, here, enter your title, leave a review. So it makes it super, super easy to leave your review, and ask every customer to leave your review until you get to 10. And you go, Dottie, how many more do I need? Because people don't like asking for reviews. I really don't know why. I don't mind asking for reviews. In fact, if you're doing business with me, please leave me a review. But to answer your question, is more than your competition. So Google whatever it is that you do and see how many reviews the people that are coming up in maps have, and you want more, whatever that number is. Right now, I think I'm at 68 or 69, and my competition's hanging between 20 and 30. So that's one reason why my profile shows up in my local area anyway, in the #1 space for website designers in Vancouver, because I have more reviews. If you want to show up in the #1 spot, which you do, the reason for that is most people are searching on their phone. 1 and 2 are the only ones that show up on a phone before you have to click the see more button, which a lot of people don't do. And so it's super important that you are in the 1 or 2 position. And the easiest way to get there is through having more reviews than your competition.